to answer that question properly, allow me to take a few steps back. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Salah Sharief. I'm an academic director of Wordsmiths. I was born and raised in Manchester, of Iraqi Kurdish descent. But I'm here today because I read an article 5 years ago. That article was about Stephen Green, a US Army soldier who raped and killed 14-year-old Abeer al-Janabi. Not only did he rape and kill her, he burnt her body and then proceeded to kill and burn her siblings and her parents. The crime was so horrific that when sentencing, the judge, he didn't ask why, he asked how. How could you bring it upon yourself to do this to another human being? And that's when Stephen Green replied, and he said, I couldn't do this to another human being, but Iraqis are not human. And only then did I truly understand the word dehumanization. And so I kept researching further and further. 4 years and 1 PhD later, here we are today. I dedicate my PhD to Abeer, and I dedicate this TED Talk to her too. May she rest in peace. But the question remains, what exactly is dehumanization? Dehumanization is the act of removing the human element from a person, to negate their identity as a human being. And the most apparent form of dehumanization is called animalistic dehumanization. This is where we degrade someone to the level of an animal or lower, such as in the Holocaust, when the Jews were referred to as vermin, or the Rwandan genocides, when the Tutsis were referred to as inyenzi, cockroach. And the reason why we dehumanize is because as human beings, we're naturally averse to conflict and torture and killing. That's why we develop things like PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. It's a byproduct of the trauma that we face. It's a coping mechanism of sorts.